Okay, here's another good book for teaching yourself fiddle. It's called You Can Teach Yourself Fiddling. It comes with a CD and a DVD to help you learn. And let's go through it. It goes some basic stuff about how to hold the fiddle, how to hold the bow, how to read music. And none of it is in tablature. It's all in music, but it does give you the finger to play these various songs. It starts out with some simple songs before it gets to some actual folk songs. Little Liza Jane, Town Races, Buffalo Gal, Shady Grove, Dixie, Soldier's Joy. This doesn't sound much like Soldier's Joy at all to me. It's a simplified version. Same with Going to Boston. Flop-eared Mule. This is one of the funnest ones for me to play. Skip to My Lou. Girl I Left Behind. I'd never heard of Girl I Left Behind before, but it sounds really familiar when I play it. This is not Bottom Carries Down. It's too simplified. Same with Old Joe Clark. Up Jump the Devil, Cripple Creek. And more complex version of Flop-eared Mule. Bottom Cabbage Town. Okay, so I was able to go through this and learn one song a day. I didn't just play it once. I played a bunch of times for hours. But I could learn one song a day until I got to here. This is when I hit the wall with double stops. With Bottom Cabbage Town, Old Joe Clark. Up Jump the Devil. Going to Boston. And after a while of practicing these, I eventually got where I could make them sound halfway decent, but it was really hard for me. Especially after all the work I put on trying to play one string and then try to play double strings. So then it gets to some songs that are really hard. Mississippi Sawyer, Soldier's Joy, Flop-eared Mule. This was one of the funnest ones. The simple versions this was one of the funniest ones, but this is a hard one to play, this version. Skip to the Maloo. I don't like this version at all. Cripple Creek. Here's another version of Old Joe Clark. It's a thing on introductions. Yeah, Arkansas Traveler, and this is as far as I've gotten in the book, except I've skipped ahead for a few songs. But after this point, there are a few bluegrassy songs, but most of it is Irish, and here's another version, a lower octave version of Mississippi Sawyer, which I have learned. Most of it is just like Irish and Scottish music, which I'm not that familiar with, but when I listened to the CD, I realized I had heard a lot of these, I just didn't know the names of them. So, anyway, it's a really good book for teaching yourself to play fiddle, so give it a shot. Mel Days, You Can Teach Yourself Fiddling by Craig Duncan.